Okay, so welcome to Moving on the Mat with Dana. Today we're just going to do a little bit of a hip and back stretch. So some simple exercises to do. Say if you're having a bit of a lower back hip area, like kind of feeling tight. So that can happen if you're, working a lot, sitting a lot, office work, or stuck in the same position. So I'm just going to give a few exercises to kind of help loosen that up. But we're going to start with just, again, a little bit of a shoulder stretch. So just sitting and just tucking the arm in. Deep breath in and out. Relax and hug it close. Bring that arm up overhead. Get into that tricep a little bit. And switch to the other elbow. Pull it in and across. Deep breath in and out. To the other side. Just reach it out. So again, if you're sitting, again, office work, this is good for the shoulders. Bring the hands together. We're going to round out. Arch that back again. Reach forward, lift up to the ceiling, and then maybe just pull the arms back, the hands come behind the back, open the shoulder blades, open the chest, and this counterbalances all that forward flexion. We're going to roll and round out, loosen those shoulders up. This is, again, good to do any time of the day. I like to do this a couple times a day just so we make sure there's no tension in the back shoulder. Roll it out, round it out. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So I'm sitting here in bound ankle pose. And again, this is, hip releasing, really gentle hip releasing. So again, if you have time and you have tight hips, and we get that from sitting in the chairs a lot, the office chairs or even any comfortable chairs can tighten the hips up. So this is good to help release and relax the hips. So you're sitting on the ground, soles of the feet together, and just sort of lengthen the spine. Take a few deep breaths in and out. The longer you stay in these positions, the more the hips will release. So again, we'll do a few stretches for the hips on the ground and a few on the mat. Okay, so there'll be different options, but sometimes it's like kind of tiring just to sit in one. It might feel a little tense, so you can go back and forth from a few of these. Okay, the next stretch we're going to do is a little bit of a lower back stretch. So I'm doing crossing one leg over, one leg long, sitting twist. So I'm just going to bring that foot in close, tuck it down, and then turn away from that grounded foot, looking out to the other side. Open chest, back, shoulders. Deep breath in and out, and try to go a little deeper every breath out. Really open that chest and back, lengthen that spine, breathe in and out. Come back to center, and just bring both those legs up, maybe shake them out a little bit. Fold forward, sink into it, breathe into it, reach it out. And then we'll take the opposite leg over. So again, grounding that foot. Oops, that's the wrong slide. This one. Ground that foot and turn away from that foot. So again, to the other side, opening chest, opening back, opening shoulders, lengthen, look out, deep breath in and out. Lengthen that spine up, open the chest. Okay, and then we're gonna come into both hands. So hands behind you, lift through the hips, coming into tabletop, opening hip flexors. Deep breath in and out. So feet on the floor, spine is long. Just lift through the hips and lengthen, then come back down, and always finish with a forward fold. Deep breathing. Sink into it, reach into it, okay? Okay, let's come to easy pose, and we're going to do another exercise I really like to do for the back of the spine, and that's the circles. So again, you can use the hands to help you, and the knees a little, sort of resistance. You're going to circle around, lengthen back, slide side, round and roll forward, breathe in and out. Just take your time as you move to the side, fold forward, slide side, round and arch back. One more big circle around, and then I'm going to come up tall, and I'm going to, whatever foot's in the front, I'm going to bring that opposite hand up and into another sitting twist. So lengthening and looking out. One more time, deep breath in and out, going a little deeper the second time perhaps. Breathe into it. Return to center. Let's switch the legs. Opposite leg in front, and we're going to switch directions. So I was going this way. This time I'm going to go the other way around. So another set of circles, lengthening, side bending, forward folding. Again, using the hands to help a little bit to lengthen that spine out. Deep breath in and out. One more circle round. Feel that stretch going nice and deep. Okay, and then again, we're going to take this leg in front, so we're going to bring the opposite hand up, lengthen it out, hand comes over to the top of the knee, open that chest, looking to the side or back wall, lengthening and breathing in and out, squeeze out, open wide. Deep breathing, and opening, and then come forward. Okay, let's go back to down angle pose one more time. So again, let those knees drop, and we're going to try to lean forward, head towards the knees or head towards the feet, getting a bit of a forward fold. This can be kind of intense. Then I'm going to take one leg out and one leg in, and I'm going to do another hamstring forward fold, but just to one side at a time. So head to knee pose, this is called. Sinking into it, head to the knee, deep breath in and out. Feel that stretch, go a little deeper every breath out. You let the hands rest down, breathe into it, sink into it, and come back up. Let's go back to soles of the feet together again, bound angle pose. One more time, let the knees drop, let the spine lengthen, hip open, deep breathing, and then we'll take it to the second side. So again, opposite leg's going to extend long and the other foot's going to tuck in, and I'm reaching it out. And just take your time. Again, the longer you hold here, remember to breathe as you go. Sink and breathe. Reach and breathe. Feel that stretch. And often one side is a little tighter than the other. So next I'm going to take both these legs out nice and wide. So legs are wide. Again, hips and hamstring just sitting here, getting stretched out. We're going to go to one side for a side bend, overhead, look to the ceiling, reach through, deep breathing and lengthening, and just sink it out, then come back up. Let's do the other side. So hand on the inside of the leg, reach overhead, deep breath in and out, lengthen and look out. Feel that stretch. Let's come to the front, forward fold. Just walking yourself forward, sinking into it, breathe into it. Inner thigh and hamstring stretch. Take your time. Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna, these are a lot of forward bends. I'm gonna do a quick back bend. So bringing the legs all the way to one side. And again, grounding through the hands behind you. We're gonna lift through the hips, lengthen through the spine, open the hip flexors up, lift it, lengthen it up. Feel that stretch. And slowly come down. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a back bend. Again, always follow back bend with forward bend. So I'm just gonna fold forward, hands to either side. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can get this any further off the edge. Probably not. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is some poses on the ground, lying back. So I'm gonna first come into what's called bridge. So I'm going to ease down really slowly, roll my spine down, and then just kind of bring my feet in just a little bit. Feet are hip width apart, arms come up overhead. Let the shoulders relax, push into your feet, and just lifting the hips, opening the hip flexors, arms and shoulders resting overhead. Deep breath in and out, and then slowly let those arms drop to the side and lift through the hips though. Ground those feet, lengthen through the spine. Feeling those hips opening, stretching. Slowly come back down one vertebrae at a time and bring those knees into the chest. And this is what we call little boat. You can just rock it out in little boat. Deep breath in and out. Loosen things up. And then we're going to take it to crocodile. So one leg is going to lengthen down. The other knee is going to stay tucked into the chest. And just relax here for a breath or two, feeling the opposition between this side and this side. Let's take the bent knee and we're going to move it across the body. And it doesn't have to touch down. The other arm, this arm is going to rest on the ground behind. So arm and shoulder to one side, knee to the other, and just sort of sink down. Crocodile twist. Relax and breathe. Return to center, both knees one more time. Into little boat. Hug it in. Maybe rock it out if you want. Just loosen up that back. Lengthen that spine out. Let's try the other leg. So opposite leg coming down. And again, this one's going to just stay tucked into the chest. Relax here. Feel that opposition between the two sides. Deep breathing. Relaxing and sinking. Feel that whole spine on the ground. Then again, the knee's going to go across, arm resting on the floor behind. So knee to one side, arm to the other. It's the same arm and leg. So right arm down, left, right arm, or right leg traveling. And just relax and sink to either side, so opposition there. Feel that stretch, full body twist. Come back to center. One more time, knees tucked in, rocking it out, loosening it up. Okay, circle the knees out and in, so big hip releasing pose. Big slow circles, one way, breathe in and out. And then knees together, hug it in. Let's try that circling the other way. 4, 3, 2, one more big circle. Okay, we're coming into dead bug or happy baby. Feet towards the ceiling, knees into the chest, and just relax here. Let the hips relax and open, release. Breathe. Okay, we're gonna take one leg down. The other leg's going across that thigh, okay? And next I'm going into keyhole. So I'm going to reach the hands through to the back leg, hug that knee into the chest, feel that hip stretch, relax everything else down, tuck it in, deep breath in and out. Release that leg to the ground. This leg's now coming down. We're going to bring the opposite foot across. So the foot just resting on top of the thigh. And again, reach the hands through, tuck it in behind the thigh, pull that knee into the chest, deep breathing. Relax and lengthen. Deep breath in and out. Feel that hip stretching. And relax. Okay, good. So now just kind of let the knees slowly waver one way to the other. Just loosen them up a little. Deep breath in and out. Okay, relax. We're going to go all the way onto one side. Walk your hands up slowly. And I'm going to come into sitting again, sitting in easy pose. So again, just relaxing. So maybe I'm hoping the hips are now feeling a little more released. We can try one more bound ankle pose actually. One more time, we're just letting those knees really drop, spine lengthen, full breaths in and out. Okay. And then coming into easy pose. So again, sitting back into easy pose, and then this point, we can take it to a little bit of pranayama or breathing, or you can just, maybe do a little more upper body stretch. So hugging that arm in close. Bring one hand to each shoulder, give yourself a bit of a hug. Then we're gonna wrap those arms into eagle, opening through the back and shoulders, deep breath in and out. And then release. Bring the arms all the way back, pull it back, open the chest and shoulders the other way. Let's do the other side. Opposite arm comes in, hug it in close. And then bring your hands to each shoulder. And once again, we're wrapping into eagle to get the other arm on top. Relax here, breathe into it. Deep breath in and out. Sweep around, open the shoulder blades, open the chest up, feel that stretch. Shake it out a little bit. You circle the wrists a couple times, loosen up the hands and wrists, circle other way. Good. Okay, and maybe side bend, just a little side bend. Stretch out, reach it out. So I got my hand just resting on the side of the ground, and I'm lengthening. Come back up. Other hand, reach overhead, side body stretch. Deep breath in and out. Relax. And just take another minute to relax and breathe. And again, quiet the mind. Feel the breath filling the lungs and the diaphragm. Remember to exhale it all out, quieting the mind, just being present and centered. Okay, so thank you. Thank you for joining me for Moving on the Mat with Dana. I hope these tips are helpful for you if you do have a tight lower back or hips, or even just a little stretch in the shoulders, a quick little way to get a little release. Thank you.